to take RJ school shopping today, but that might get postponed. And I think these are the new Krissyanne Designs stickers. Are they removable? Look at that. Hi everybody, it is Tuesday, August 6th, and I am continuing my Plan As You Go series where I show how I use my planners in tandem for an entire month. Today I need to get kind of figured out, and I need to update my wellness planner for this week for the first time in a few weeks since my surgery. Yesterday I did not wind up getting all the things I wanted to done because my cat was having an anxious day. He was very stressed out for some reason. We're going to talk to the vet about it, but we think it's partly because the house has been so quiet since my surgery, and then the kids came back and the house got super loud, and on top of that we had the couch removed, and then the house was empty for a day, and then we got the new couch, which he's still not sure about. And there's just been a lot, and then there's been so many people in our neighborhood. It's been super noisy when normally it's quiet here during the summer, and because the Raiders training camp is going on. So we just think he's just been highly anxious, and his litter box wasn't cleaned out great yesterday, and he wound up peeing on our bed. So we're going to check on him. We're going to make sure everything's okay and he's not sick, but he seems to be in a much better mood today and has been using the litter box just fine. But I had to go and replace my duvet. I had been wanting an excuse to replace it. We're gonna get it cleaned and still use it, the old duvet, the actual duvet, but we upgraded to a bigger one, got a nicer one. So our bed is now, it's one of those hotel nice like situations. I love it. It was an excuse. Anyway, so let's look at my wellness planner. Let's do a quick recap of July. I don't think I'm gonna use this page. I wrote all this stuff down and I never really checked in on it, as you can see. I did not eat out every single day on that month. I just stopped looking at it. Get these out of the way here. And then again, I stopped messing with the weekly spread or the monthly spread, so I'm not sure if I want to use that again. And I'll just kind of flip through so you can see. This was the week my surgery was supposed to be, and I put pictures in, but I didn't write anything down. So I had all these pictures that I had taken. I just hadn't sat down and memory kept with it. So I still have the pictures. And then for this was surgery week. Those 2 weeks were surgery and recovery. And so I'll write something in there. I don't know what yet. But this is this week. And so we're going to start here. I'm not going to mess with the monthly calendar. For now, we're just going to work on the weekly because that seems to be the thing I'm the most interested in. And for yesterday, I have 2 pictures. I have one that I won't give you a big close-up of, but all of the steri strips finally came off of my incision. And so it's a nice girthy scar. And then I took a picture of the new duvet and everything because I feel like going to last night when Jesse and I got into bed, we were both like, this is so nice. So it feels like some kind of self-care. And the thing I'm going to write down is that last night my fistula was hurting so badly. Like, it's so sore. My arm is just like not loving me right now. And I want to just make a note of that because it's not only super uncomfortable, but it's also like kind of derailing some of the things I want to do in the evening. So I figured it might be a good enough time as any to write that down. And ever since I redid my office, I have been experimenting with different pens for stuff. So I grabbed a Manami fine liner in red wine. I didn't try to exercise yesterday, but because I had to leave the house in the morning to go get something and run all over town, then I had to take Katie to the orthodontist and run all over town, and then go back out again and run all over town to find a new duvet and duvet cover. And I had to change the bed out on a day I don't normally. I just consider all of that to be getting my steps in. But I'm not going to fill out the rest of this right now. I don't feel like it. So that is yesterday. Back to my wellness planner. Holla! I'll figure out what to put in there about my surgery later. But right now, I'm just not going to mess with it. Now going into my power sheets for the day. All right, so I didn't make any progress on my monthly goals yesterday, but I did get some family planning time in. I did exercise, like I said, and I did work on I started 2 new paintings. So they're both sketched in, and I can put the watercolor layer in as soon as I sit down and paint, which is hopefully today, I think is what I put in my planner. And I'm reading and plan as you go and all those things. So not a ton of progress, but looking at this today, definitely I want to tackle the analysis and work on the editorial calendar and probably planning out my print store as well, because I'm going to be trying to set all my deadlines for this month and some of next month. So I may actually wind up getting a lot of monthly stuff worked on today. A lot of it's already in my planner. As for finances and everything else, Jesse and I want to sit down and work on that this week. However, he's got a lot of work going on. One of his coworkers is going to be out of town, and so he's picking up the slack this week. I'm expecting that he's going to be late most nights, so I'm not sure what day that's going to happen yet. We're kind of playing it by ear, which is usually what we do when we have either of us have a super busy work week. All right, so moving to my Erin Condren. Somebody said I should stick a family picture right here. I think that might be a good idea, but I also want to put in that it is a pain tracker, and that's what I've been working on. Or I could mark in, oh hi Mark, put here July 23rd, I had surgery and had Percocet, to note kind of bigger, because that is probably going to happen again where I'm going to have another surgery. And so, or when I fell, it's not in this one because it's happened in June, but when I did my action pose and I fell down, something to maybe put in a reminder that it wasn't just kidney pain, it was something else that was requiring me to be on painkillers. But I definitely took one last night. Holy shit, I almost took two. That's how bad my fistula was hurting. I wound up turning in a weird way and I felt it stretch, and I don't think I did any damage, but holy shit. Looking at this, I took care of the patron things I needed to take care of, got Plan As You Go done, recorded the podcast. The one thing I did not super tackle was my inbox. I started working on it, but I got derailed by cat peeing and having to do all the laundry and everything. And then the cat peeing and the orthodontist kind of sucked up my afternoon. So that's going to go to today where I'm going to finish doing that. So I'm going to just write that in here. Other than that, we have scheduling deadlines, posting the downloads, which I've already done this morning, but I'm going to write it into my bullet journal and check it off anyway, because, that's just the way I live my life. I'd like to take RJ school shopping today, but that might get postponed. And I think these are the new Krissyanne Designs stickers. Are they removable? Look at that. I'm going to move RJ school shopping to Thursday because I have to catch up on the work I did not get done today. And maybe I'll go with Katie first, because then we can get a better idea of what all is out there. Because Katie's more enthusiastic than RJ is about this. And my analysis stuff, and then painting, maybe getting the first layer in of watercolors on those new paintings. So I think what I'm going to put here is inbox and calling the vet, because I do need to do that today to check on Loki. And then the other thing I'm going to add is a phone call that I have now on Wednesday. All right, other than that, I feel like I don't have anything else to add for my weekly this week. So I'm going to keep this out to make this and my power sheet. I've got both to the side for doing my bullet journal today. We'll check off another day. And I can check off downloads because I got those finished. I need to catch up again. So I'm going to do Grumpy, who's the second day that I need to catch up on. And then the regular is Merryweather, who was always my favorite. Actually, I'll tell you, Flora, the bossy fairy from Sleeping Beauty, was my favorite for a long time because I'm the oldest. I kind of resonated with her. All right, I'm not sure how I got her so squished over there. She's very covered by Grumpy's nose, but oh well, shit happens when you doodle. All right, I'm not actually going to work on this today. If I do, it's going to be later. I don't have it in me right now, so I'll probably not do this on camera for you guys, but I'll talk it over whatever I do, whatever I'm not going to hide from you. And same with this. That's not the thing right now. So I'm going to do my lettering really quick, and then we're going to get today planned out. That did not turn out as well as I wanted it to, but whatever. All right, here we are to my week. So looking at this, I did not finish the inbox. I got almost everything on my list done. I didn't download numbers, didn't post my challenges, and I didn't get to my laundry, but my kids both did their laundry, and we washed the old sheets, the new sheets, and towels. So there's a lot done, but just not my laundry. So I'm going to check off that laundry got done, even though it wasn't my laundry that got done, because I'm going to add that to today's list. And then looking over here at my weekly intentions, I checked off the downloads because those got done. And I checked off start 2 new because I did that, and clean my desk and schedule this episode number 70, which is already up at the Uncurated Life if you haven't listened to it yet. So now I'm gonna get today all sorted out. All right, so I have my list, and I just realized I put call vet on here twice. Whoops, I guess I really want to call the vet. So we've got that into the big one because that's important for me to do today. Yesterday, I didn't put putting plan as you go, this video, on my list, so I did that after I got off camera. I've got that, inbox, posting my challenges. And then the posting downloads, which I did already, and I just checked it off. Adding the watercolor layer to my paintings, running my laundry, doing a bunch of deadlines and calendar work, doing the analysis of YouTube numbers, and then a couple other things, and that will be my day. We'll see how this goes. I also can mark off that my kids, I mark again, that my kids got their chores done yesterday, which worked out well. I think that is everything. That might check some things off my weekly list and off of my power sheets if I can get all these things done. So I think that's what my day is going to look like, and I should just get right to it. I'm going to be answering questions in Plan As You Go like I've done before, where I, just give you guys the opportunity to ask me questions and then answer them in the video. But last time I got a little overwhelmed with all of the questions. It was awesome, but it was at the same time I felt like, oh shit, I have to stay on top of them or I am going to lose it. So what I'm going to do this time is, if you would like to ask me a question in one of these videos and have me answer it in the following day's Plan As You Go, make sure to ask it in the comments and use the word question so I can find it. And what I'm just not going to do is guarantee I'm going to get to all of them. I will pick a couple of them. I don't want to make extremely long videos if I don't have to. I'll pick a couple of them each episode. I will do my best to get to as many as possible. But if I didn't answer your question in the next day, you can always leave it again, or whatever the case may be. So I love having conversations with you guys, so I would love for your any kind of questions, whether it's about my surgery or PKD, whether it's about how I plan, or living life with teenagers, or being an artist, or fucking what TV shows I love. I don't care. Ask me whatever you want. I am damn near an open book, except for things I can't talk about because non-disclosures. So I will do my best to answer it. So and if you don't want to ask a question, but you want to leave me a comment, then leave me a comment. And if you want to talk about I don't even know. I don't have a good question for you today. I'm leaving it up to you about the questions. So go forth and be questioning, all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in tomorrow's Plan As You Go video.